Hi, art journalers. Again, it brings such warmth to my heart seeing you post and getting comments and messages saying that these art activities are a lot of fun, and that's what they're meant to be. Today we are gonna make something that actually I was looking on Instagram and I'm inspired by another artist, and I will make sure that I link that artist's work to the post so that you can see her work on Instagram. She does a lot of beautiful watercolor on paper like this, and then she cuts flower shapes, draws like ink flowers, and then cuts them into little flower bouquets. And she was doing rainbows, and I thought, why not try rainbows? So, but I want to make sure I give her credit because this isn't my original idea. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And if you want to go that extra step, right now during this quarantine time, you know, we're all not able to see people, but if you could turn one of these rainbows into a sweet little card and just write something, hey, thinking of you, you are loved, here's a little sprinkle of sunshine or joy from afar. So the idea is you can either take one of the pages or a spread that you have prepared and draw. I'm going to make sure that there isn't anything on the back of that one. And you can make rainbow shapes. And I'm just drawing as many arcs, but I'm making them blocky because as you can see in my cutout here, we're actually going to cut them out. And you see this mix and match. And it looks like I need to get a new Sharpie. I've been working this one. And then what you would do is you cut out each arc. If you don't want to cut that from your art journal, you can do it on a separate piece of paper. You can use crayon. So here in this, I drew just 3 arcs. Again, just take a Sharpie on a blank piece of paper. Draw 3 arcs or more. But 3, we start to get a little, I'm gonna close that one in, start to get a little small. And then you can color in, like I did. You can just do scribble colors. You can do little patterns. I put stars. You can do line patterns. This one I did dots, different colors. Another way you could do it, and then you would just cut them out. And you can draw as many as you want, whatever sizes. I'm not gonna cut this whole thing out in front of you because you get the idea. So I have these ones already cut out. But before I go to that, what you can also do is instead of working from arcs, you can get a blank piece of paper and just start doodling. Spend an evening or an afternoon or a morning with a cup of tea or in the sunshine, whatever, or watching TV, and just start doodling and like write a word. And then you can go back over with that Sharpie, let me get another one, and draw the arcs from that. And it is okay that it's only gonna have a part of the original doodle. This one, I just wrote, love, joy, believe this too shall pass, hold on for another day. That whole thing won't be able to be seen, but parts of it will. But the colors and contrast will make it interesting and unique to look at in yours. So I would cut these out. Once I've cut these out, then I can play with compositions. Obviously, you might be restricted by, I'm going to show you on a blank piece of paper. You might be restricted by the size of the arcs. But then you can start putting together different pieces, mix and match patterns. Get that on there. So I've got this guy. I could do this one. Do that one. could also, these ones are going over. It is okay to overlap, it's fine. I've also, when I glued them down, I've stretched them out a little bit. If you're not satisfied with what you've come up with, I mean, you can do 2-arc rainbows, you can do 4-arc rainbows. It's really up to you what your rainbows look like and what they become. You can keep drawing different pieces. Maybe you choose a color scheme. Maybe you're sending this to somebody who you know loves cooler colors like blues and greens and purples. So you'll do a rainbow scheme that has those colors. Or maybe you just do more of a traditional rainbow where you draw the Roy G. Biv colors, the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, or the indigo violet. That's the Biv part. And do it that way. And once you get your parts, you can start gluing. And a couple ways you can do that is you can just make them in your journal. You can get a white piece of paper or something that really contrasts one of your prepared pages where it really contrasts against something that you've already made. Or again, take a piece of paper out of your journal, fold it in half, glue your rainbow on top of the card. Let's see, I'll fold this paper in half. Maybe you do it on the inside as a surprise. Move this over. I like to first test out combinations to see. Oh, this one is looking pretty cute. You can repeat, you can have patterns. I'm liking this a lot. I think I'll go with this one. And I can even take this piece. No, I'm not gonna take that piece. And then I just glue it down on the front with my glue stick. It is okay if they look a little wonky. That's the charm. They are made by your hands with your decisions in the moment. This is great to do with kids. Kids, you send these cards out. Talk about bringing sunshine and joy to someone's day during these times. Or maybe you design a really big one and make it a poster. Pushing that. And then you can even make a set of rainbow cards and send them out to a bunch of people. And then inside, right? So have fun. If this activity speaks to you, feel free to do it. Again, you don't have to post if you don't want to, but I love seeing your work. I really want to give you ideas of something friendly, something you can do at home. You can do some on cards, or you can keep rainbows inside of your art journal. You can post them on blank paper and write little wishes for the world. But I would love to see what you come up with in your doodles and your color combinations. Have fun with it, and I will see you soon. All right, thank you.